just like
No, he just
that's
goes
not
where
technically true
he
because
goes
like
where the opportunity is. An opportunity.
well, he's a businessman, like, and I mean,
let him run his business, man.
Well, no, because when did he? No, I'm saying when did he become a board member of TKO? Wasn't that like recently?
I don't know. You're the wrestling person. I have no idea.
Yeah, so he was there for the board. He became a board of TKO around about the time when Vince McMahon lost his job.
Okay, so that was like what? January?
All right. Taladia has to head out. Too much tea for tonight.
No, it's just that
too much bottles.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning, so
yeah, I should head out too.
How many bottles did you fill?
What do you mean, Phil? I haven't drank anything all day. So.
Okay.
So 3.
Perp, you're leaving too?
I'll stick around a little longer. Go, hurry up.
All right.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
All right.
Nice. I'm just saying though, it's just an odd take to me to say like, well, DC imploded his career, so he has to retreat to WWE. I don't know.
Well, I think some people view it that way. It's.
I mean, kinda.
Even in Hollywood, they think it is a down step.
RJ, I think you said that in other streams.
I don't remember.
I think you did.
I think
myself in another stream.
Well, no, I wouldn't use the word retreated. I think he just decided like this. I mean, either way,
he wants to control something again, like have a sense of control.
No, I don't think it's about control.
You don't think so?
I think I think this is getting back to being an entertainer and just like trying to do something good for the fans.
Do you think he's using any of what he had planned for Black Adam in this new wrestling? You don't think he's using a single thing?
No, because he became the villain.
And which like Black Adam should have been.
Well, yeah.
So maybe
it's like the clip keep rolling. I don't know.
Okay.
My brain hurts.
To try and get some fandom back, and that's been a mixed bag because he decided to play the villain role over there, and I think that's like very different from his Hollywood image, and so that's been a little bit hard for some of us who aren't wrestling fans to reconcile. So not only does he have the devil,
why are you not wrestling? Why you're not watching? Who cares?
Well, yeah, that's your argument though, is that if you're not into wrestling, it's very difficult because you see The Rock as a hero, but he's beating a man to a bloody pulp and dropping F-bombs and
I don't watch wrestling. I don't watch wrestling. I don't see any of that stuff.
Defending a cancer patient.
I don't see any of that stuff.
That's great argument though, is that as a non-wrestling fan,
but you're not as a non-wrestling fan, you're not getting that. You're not seeing that.
But if you see it on social media or something, right? I guess maybe that's
right. Well, Anthony, he's not going to go on independent YouTube channels.
No, he would have gone on MSNBC
network stuff. Yeah, CNN.
Yeah, I think he's more interested in the cable.
He's not going to show up on
Young Turks. You're going to compare Fox to Young Turks? Oh my God, Cheeseman, you're so cheesy.
Oh, God. Fox Nation, the equivalent would be MSNBC.
Of course, as we all know, with his ex-wife and business partner, Danny Garcia, also owns a football league, right? The XNFL or whatever. And that is really trying to expand. So I think that he really is trying to get in good with whatever group he still has left. And I think that's why he made those comments. I think it was short-sighted. I think it was a very, very, it's the UFL? What a horrible term. That sounds awful. It sounds like a UFO. I feel like it's a really bad move. I think in an effort to maybe move more towards the middle,
so
he swung too far.
All right, here's my proof, not Voltaire, Perp. Here's my proof that Hollywood is petty and vicious. If Grace is saying, "Oh, this wasn't a good," left-leaning Hollywood. And I'm not against left-leaning people. Is tenfold of what she's saying.
By the way, all of this
amplified of her take.
Left-leaning Hollywood.
He really shouldn't have. He really shouldn't have.
Left-leaning Disney, right? Isn't The Rock doing Moana?
Do you know where I'm coming from?
No.
Voltaire, if she's like this, that was really not a good look. Well, all he said was "whoa,"
this, by the way,
and it hurt. That hatred.
No, listen, I don't think Hollywood knows what he's doing. You don't think Hollywood knows what he's doing? Chat knows what he's doing.
Grace's reaction is because The Rock said one word.
Yes. And I'm saying if she is this hung up on that,
You think Hollywood
Hollywood's
really
10
gives a
times
shit?
worse.
You really think
Yes,
Hollywood gives a shit
yes,
about that?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
The
what
article
that-
came
no,
out.
We'll find out in
and
Moana. When
Well,
Moana's
Voltaire,
canceled.
I need your help here. What's your take on that?
Well, real
If
quick,
she's
real
like
quick.
this, what do you think Hollywood's
Hollywood
like?
knows
I
what
was
it's
wrong.
like.
There's people who, come on, you can't deny there's people who, as soon as they saw him on Fox, they were like, oh, you know what I mean?
But
Creator.
that's the whole
What?
point. Well, no,
One
that's
of
the,
us.
That's
You
the
know,
whole point of what Grace
an
is
active SAG member that's actively in projects going on
Fox,
Fox.
it depends who they're talking to. What they're
The
talking
only
about.
the only actors that show up on Fox are like Dean Cain, what's James Woods that doesn't get work
Wait,
anymore.
so actors promoting movies never show up on Fox?
Yeah,
I might be confused
No,
with what we're talking
no,
about.
they don't. Not that are active workers.
no,
What
Not on the cable
Caviezel,
news.
Jim Caviezel for what was that movie that no one wanted me to see that I still want to see?
I don't
Sound
watch any of this shit, so I don't know what's going on.
It's
out
Sound
there.
of Freedom.
Sound of Freedom. No, if you
So,
are in Hollywood,
I'm
if
not
you're
gonna
actively
see if I
working in
put
Hollywood,
Fox News. If I put Fox News,
I listen.
Emily Blunt, Ryan Reynolds promoting.
If
They're
you
not there.
if you no, not on
Okay.
Fox.
But
That's like a that.
But
no.
the whole point of Grace's video, her whole thesis statement is that because The Rock went on Fox Nation and used the word woke and talked about cancel
That was a
culture
death
and woke
sentence.
culture,
I kind of agree
this
with
rap
Grace.
article was a warning shot.
Because I do watch Fox News. I watch CNN. I watch it all to get all different
but-
sides and points
but-
of view.
Yeah, but the whole point though is because he went on Fox Nation and used the word woke. This was a
Mhm.
warning shot. This rap article was
No,
a
there are two
shot being like, "Don't do
crimes he committed: going on Fox News in the first place, and then saying, "I didn't realize it was Fox when I first saw that clip." Yeah, Fox. I wasn't like looking that much into it, but yeah, going on Fox News as an active SAG card-holding member of Hollywood that still gets active work, and then also going in on anti-woke commentary.
That's what I'm
Yep.
saying. Like that's Grace's thesis statement. That
No,
rap
I kind of
warning
agree that caused him some issues. Put a target on him, yeah. Perp, you don't have any response. I don't see any left-leaning Hollywood actors that are active going on Fox at all.
News.
No.
Sure. Okay.
Not at all. I
Well,
can't
I
think
know-
of
well,
one.
He's a
'cause I saw a
trailblazer.
lot
I've
of
seen Dean
responses.
Kane, James Woods. I've seen other, none of them.
Dow.
Well, I know I saw a lot of responses to that interview being like, "Oh, he because people were like with the whole again. I'm not trying to get too political, but like when he said I'm not going to endorse any more political candidates, they're all like, The Rock's being a coward. He's just trying to like repair his brand. He's trying to like not offend anybody. He won't take any hard stances." And I'm like, that kind of gets into the whole thing that was like, well, is The Rock just an actor or is he a brand? And can
He's
he be both?
both. He is both. Yeah. More than other people, he's also a brand for sure. Okay, let's finish. We've been spending way too long on this, and Perp has to go.
I have to
You know.
go, and it's got to go.
The other direction, and I think it was really a mistake. It's just really weird. Hey, JD Gibbs, and I think he talked really poorly about things that I think have benefited him personally, which I also thought was weird. Like, it's like, how can you be against woke when diversity helped him?
Oh, get out of
So
here.
it was
Clay.
really a
That's
bizarre thing to do. Jack mentioned Moana, so we're going to talk about that in a moment, actually. But it was just really bizarre.
Moana.
So we'll see.
All right.
That's prejudice
All
too,
right.
because Okay, go ahead, Perp. I was going to give a really important point that
Okay, go
Grace
get
is
your
actually
point.
being prejudiced here.
And I'll leave.
Saying because he is of a certain ethnicity that he should just be happy about woke and not criticize it. That's
Yeah.
that's very insulting to a lot of people.
Sure.
That's a prejudice thing that
I
Grace
just don't even
did.
know what woke means.
I'm insulted by that comment.
No. I mean that's that you have to think a certain way just because of the color of your skin.
Well,
That's
that's
not
what I was,
sure.
well, because I know Voltaire, you had a audible reaction, but so you
That's
No,
pretty cringe
no, I
coming
was
from
gonna-
an older white woman
well,
in the industry
Oh,
saying,
Max.
"No,
I
it
was gonna ask though.
No,
All right. I love everyone. You guys are great.
Why are
I
you
love
mad at me
chat.
for that?
I'm not
You
mad.
should be happy you got your job because it benefited you. That's also implying potentially what anti-SJW say that you didn't get it on your own merits, and then saying you should be happy and you should think a certain way. That's extremely prejudiced. Why can't we have the same energy and consistency here and call that out?
What? I wasn't paying attention. What'd you ask?
All right, go empty your pee bottles and go to bed.
Jesus Christ, thank you. God damn, I have the poor PA guy holding my goddamn pee bottle right now.
He's just going to play it. No, am I off base there, Voltaire?
Well, no, what I was going to ask is, that's what I was going to ask Voltaire, because he had an audible reaction to that. It seems like the implication is that The Rock got his career basically, or like he's benefited from perceived wokeness because he's a person of color.
Yeah, that's
So,
insulting.
Like the idea is that because he's a diverse person who could add diversity to a cast.
She basically just said what anti-SJW say is like you're a diversity hire, which is very insulting. You shouldn't say that about,
That's it. That's why I had.
Am I wrong? Why people are shocked at what I'm saying?
That's the implication. What else is the implication?
She's the one that said it. Just because she's progressive doesn't mean that she can F up too. Like, I'm not trying to cancel her or anything, but not cool. That's all I'm saying.
That raises an interesting question, though. Did The Rock only get successful because of his skin color?
According to Grace,
because of his work ethic, which is being attacked right now, and his brand. He had a built-in fan base already, and he goes for it.
Right. He's part of a very prominent wrestling family. Exactly, Jade. Her point was that, hey, you benefited from diversity hires and wokeness. How can you say this stuff? That's exactly what you just said. Mm-hmm. I don't know how else to interpret.
I mean, if an anti-SJW said this and it wasn't her, we would jump all over that.
Because, if you look at The Rock, he didn't really have a traditional career in terms of getting into Hollywood, right? He was a wrestler first and became a wrestler actor. And that's a very different pathway from most actors who would enter the business. He was already a mega star, a mega huge name, just before you made the movie.
In wrestling, and then he became for a while, he was the number one action star out there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he's a unique talent. To say that he benefited from diversity, but from wokeness, I think is.
Well, I don't want to overdo it on that, but I don't think that was. I'm not. Whatever. Grace made a mistake by saying that. Whatever. But I don't think it's cool though to say that. All right. I really want to finish this because
let's see here. I've got lost in my notes here. Oh yeah. So I think that by using that term, I think it makes it difficult for him to work in Hollywood. All right. I think everybody's waiting to see what kind of numbers he posts. But he doesn't have a lot of projects coming up. This Red One is big for him. Maybe that's why somebody's trying to kill it. Because he has Red One dropping on Amazon this holiday season. Remember, they're supposed to have tons of merch that ties into it and everything. Remember, it was billed as a huge play. Okay. Boone Kawhi, you might say that it wasn't diversity that helped Dwayne Johnson, but don't forget that one of the most popular things he did when he started was he did the Hulk version of Barack Obama.
What?
Oh my God!
That was huge for him.
Oh my God, Grace!
And so,
are you
really
serious?
Think it's a mistake.
I love you, sweetheart, but come on.
What? No one even remember. I don't remember that.
No, it was hilarious, but that's not the thing that made him famous.
What?
I didn't get that far actually. I kind of stopped a little bit before. I didn't get this.
The Hulk version of Barack Obama?
You never saw that?
It
was hilarious.
One of the big things that helped him get big and launch his career.
Bow to.
Hey, I think that premiered on a Saturday Night Live episode, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it's when you hosted SNL.
Yeah, he was hosting it.
Thank you, Jade.
So he was big enough to host SNL.
This is what happens when you're not a wrestling
skit.
fan. You just don't know.
She is way out of her element here, just she was with the Super Mario.
Yeah, I have to tell you, Grace.
Oh wow! I just wanted to hear what you have to say about Moana. Stop putting your foot in your mouth.
Stay out of this. I think that if he wants to get into politics, he'd have to leave entertainment because the name of the game in entertainment is casting as wide a net as possible. I think
yes, when did Donald Trump stop doing The Apprentice? A couple years, and then he's ran for president. No,
Arnold Schwarzenegger ran on a very conservative platform.
Yeah,
I would love it if he went into politics as a uniter, not a divider.
He basically. Oh my God. Saying I want to be neutral is not division. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm face palming right now. I'm done. I'm sorry. This was very interesting. RJ, this is the most painful one I've ever seen of Grace. I usually
Really?
think
You're
does a good
that
job.
painful?
Yes, saying just
I
because
don't
he
like
said
to criticize.
woke,
I
the
usually
rest
like
of his
it.
the only thing he said was woke. The rest of his commentary was all like, I would prefer not to get involved. I want to be focused on other things. I think that's all
I mean, most of the interview
positive.
was about wrestling.
Yeah. He's a divider because he says he doesn't want to pick a side. No, you should honestly, the way everything is right now, if someone says I don't want to talk about, you should respect that. You know, especially at like family dinner. Like someone said around Thanksgiving, my grandma says if you start talking about politics, you don't get pie. I think it should be a rule for everyone. You know, it's politics. It is important. What's happening in the world is important, but don't let it rule your life, please.
So do you think that The Rock is in danger of working in Hollywood again because he used the word woke?
I think he's got his enemies. I think he's going to be fine certain places. I think if Moana 2 does well and the live action Moana, no one's going to care.
Yeah. Well, basically, it seems like Moana 2 and this Red One movie have to do well if he wants a career. Which is, I don't know. It's just the whole thing is just so stupid to me. Just like, I don't know. I just got a little triggered being like, oh, he's trying to appeal to conservatives now and like WWE fans. I'm just like, oh my god. I don't know.
Well, yeah, she led into the stereotype for sure.
There is that perception, though, RJ, right? That
I mean, I'm not.
Yes,
I honestly,
yes, but like, if you look at it though, like they've done. There's so many women who are into wrestling now more than ever before. It's like it's a global brand across
take the
world.
wrestling out of it, RJ. A lot of people right leaning are into sports in general.
Yeah.
Now it's more entertainment than sports for wrestling, but it's still got that aspect to it.
I know.
It's still got the competition thing, so it does benefit him to go more neutral for various reasons. And honestly, if you're in charge of a company, I think that Voltaire, what would you do? You wouldn't be commenting on anything if you were in charge of WWE.
He was trying to pump up the W. He was trying to pump up that's I mean, he went. Look, I think he went on Fox for a reason. I don't agree with you, RJ, on that. He knew what he was doing when he went on Fox.
It's not that people are afraid. It's that other people, Anthony, this is a great comment because it's not that people are afraid to share their opinion. It's that people are deranged about their political opinions on both sides, that they can't let things go. They're unhinged on both sides at their politics their whole life. And they won't,
well, I would say
it's society that can't let go.
Well, I would say too, there's value in if you're not educated about something, you don't necessarily need to have an opinion on it.
Yeah, exactly. Not everyone has to throw their uneducated opinion on everything. Not everyone has to have an opinion on every single question. And if it was as simple as you could say your politics and then everyone would be like, oh, okay, then I would say everyone should share it. But is that the world we live in, Voltaire? Where if you just share your opinion, that it's just like, ooh, okay.
No, it doesn't work.
It's not the world. It doesn't work like that. So that's why I respect. It's not that people are afraid. It actually takes great strength to say, you know what? I'm doing